Hey everyone, Greninja here, and we got an opening again. This time we got Astral Radiance, which is really cool. So, I think from the set, before we start opening, I know there's only 20 packs for one thing, and most people do like 100, but I can't really afford that much, so, yeah. Anyway, as for the pulls, I guess we'll just hunt for the Radiant Greninja. I don't know. Channel Mascot also is a really cool card, so, it's actually not bad. So, other than that, though, I think like the Palkia and VV style will be good. Because that'll be a fun deck to play with Ice Rider and Greninja V Union. I'm thinking of doing. I know it doesn't really sound great, but it'll be a fun deck to play IRL. So, yeah. Anyway, let's actually get into it. But before I do that, I just want to take a screenshot. There we go. Okay. That should be right for the thumbnail. Okay. And luck with the first pack. Oh, we've got Rowlet and Dartrix, the same one. Legion, this is actually not bad of a card. Or specifically in pre-release, but it's not bad by itself though in like regular gameplay. If you add like a choice spell or something, you can 2 KO VMAXs and also V-Styles, but yeah, it's pretty good. Energy Lord, oh yeah, that's something else actually. Oh, got a few things. This is a good Magnet Zone as well. If you remember Blastoise from Team Up, it's the same thing, but with Steel type, so that's really good. And then Energy Lord has a reprint now, so that's good. And you get to, it doesn't have to be basic energy, you go for the top, so the top 7. It can also just be anything. There you go, video's over. That's it. Okay, so the reason why this card is so good, because, you know, it's Shiny Greninja, it's cool, but also it has Concealed Cards, which is literally just Make Do, but you have to discard energy, but which isn't too bad, but yeah, Make Do on a basic Pokemon's very good. And then when you like Shuriken, you discard 2 energy, and then you get to do 90 damage to 2 opponents' Pokemon, so it's kind of similar to G-Max Rapid Flow in some way. It does less damage, but then you also discard less energy, but yeah. Also, Featherball might be interesting, because you get to just search for stuff with no traits, so it's actually kind of helpful for decks like Jolteon, VMAX, and a few other things. Oh, and Mew. Oh no. That might be annoying. They've also got Temple of Sinnoh, which just gets you a special energy, basically. So that could be good against Mew as well. And also Single Strike and Rapid Strike decks, but yeah, I'm actually very surprised I got the Radiant Greninja that quickly. Alright, oh, okay. Got a few things. Oh, we've got Hisuian Sneasler, so this is basically, Salazzle from Battle Styles, except it does 80 times instead of 90, but yeah, it does 80 damage for each special condition on the opponent's active. And also Poison Claws for no energy cost, and you can make the opponent's active poison, so if they can't retreat or switch or anything, that could be pretty cool. That's not bad. And then we also have Kensing Cologne. This is literally just a counter for Decidueye and Duraludon VMAX and all that. Also Heavy Ball. That's interesting, because I think basic Pokemon. Okay, so basically look at your prize cards and get a basic Pokemon from there and swap it over the ball, which is interesting. I don't know, it's kind of like, it's a little bit similar to how Gladion works, but yeah. Oh, another reprint. We have Heatproof Bronzong again. A bit of a, I think the original one, or the last one was in Team Up, I think, something like that. And the fact that you can just be immune to fire types is actually hilarious, but, well, it's not hilarious, it's kind of annoying, but yeah, it's pretty good if you're playing it. Let's see, we've got some more Featherballs, Oranguru. Okay, so you search for two tool cards. That could be interesting, and then Psychic, 50 damage for each energy on the opponent's active. That could definitely work. It is normal type though, so it's not going to hit any weaknesses. So it's going to have some somewhat good damage output. We've got another Canceling Cologne. Ooh, a full art Suzu. That's actually really cool. But yeah, this is an interesting supporter, as you just draw the same amount of cards. So basically, you have the same amount of cards as your opponent after you play it, plus 1 card. So cool. There we go. That's a cool V-Star. The thing is, I really want to try and build this deck at some point, because Star Chronos, interesting name for it. The V-Star power does 220 damage, and then you get to use another. You get to have another turn, pretty much. So that's actually very helpful. And the Metal Blast does 40 damage for each energy, each steel energy. So if you have 1 steel energy, it's basically 4 energy. That's not bad, and you can keep increasing it. And yeah, it's actually really cool. And then we also have Overquill. My friend really wants to build this one. Build a deck out of this, and I might try it at some point. For no energy cost, you get to make your opponent's active poisoned, and then put 5 damage on that Pokemon to the 1 between turns. So that's not bad, actually. Oh no. Pair that up with the Toxicroak that puts 2 damage counters every turn, in addition to what was on there. That's ridiculous. Oh god. Yeah, is there anything else? Not really. I mean, actually, this isn't too bad. Like, searching for a card is actually not, like, just any card is actually not too bad, but you could get Marnie, so you have to play the Melodic from Evolving Skies, I think. Oh, this was a good card in pre-release, actually, and it might be right during, like, just standard form, I don't know, but if you go second, you get to search for 3 cards, only on your first turn. But yeah, that was very overpowered in pre-release, mostly because there weren't any Marnies or anything to disrupt your hand, and the fact he just searched for them was really good. Oh, there we go, we got a Dark Patch. Oh, okay, we have a few things. Alright. No, not Cyndaquil. We have Dark Patch, which returns from one of the black and white sets, maybe, or X and Y, I can't remember exactly, but it's basically, if you know Metal Saucer, it's just that, but for Dark types, pretty much. And then we have Jubilife Village. Yeah, shuffle and draw 5 cards, turn end, so Tropical Beach, I think, was the older one, I think, where you draw 7 instead of 5, like, something like that, I don't know. Oh, went too fast. And then Weeder, which is pretty good pre-release as well. You get to draw a card every turn, which is actually helpful. The extra sensory for 2 energy, you can do 40 plus another 80 if you and your opponent both have the same amount of cards, I believe. Yeah, it's not 1 extra like the Mega. If drag, this isn't too bad though, because it's kind of, yeah, this is literally just a non-V version of was it Cricketune V, but it has 3 retreat, and you can only use it in the active. You can't do the same thing if it was on the bench or anything, or just draw 1 less card than wood. But yeah, not bad. Like so far though, it's not too bad. Oh yeah, Gather the Crew. You're Basket Legion. With Gather the Crew for no energy, you get to search for 2 basic Pokemon on the bench. It was pretty good for pre-release especially, but yeah. Oh, we have another Radiant. We have a few things here as well. Okay, Radiant Heatran. This is a cool card. You get to do more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So let's say you've got, what, 30 damage on it. That is 270, which is already a lot. It knocks out most V-Stars, I think. Well, gets close to, but Choice Belt will fix the math on it anyway. But with the Choice Belt, it also knocks out a few VMAXs, but yeah, it's actually pretty cool. And then we also have Mightyena, also known as the Mew VMAX Slayer, where if there's any VMAX in play, the attack cost is 3 colorless less, and look at that, Wild Tackle is 3 colorless for 160. This is the 5th damage to yourself, but that doesn't really matter too much when you're just knocking out the opponent's Mew VMAX 11 in 1 hit, or 2-hit KOing most VMAXs that are being used nowadays. So yeah, and then we also have this. It's basically Grass type Welder, but you don't have to have both. You don't have to have both Grass Energy in hand when you do it. You can just, if you draw the Grass Energy off the cards that you draw from, then you attach those instead. We have a few things here. Okay, Ursaluna, cool. We have Eevee. So when you evolve this one, you can evolve another Eevee on your bench. I'm not too sure if it stacks, if you can just like go across the board, but that could be interesting if it does. Anything else? Yep, super effective glasses. Basically, the opponent's active is now 3 times weak to something, with whatever type it was already weak to. So this could also make Kecleon viable again, so that's helpful. If you remember the 4 times weakness version with the Uxie and stuff. And unidentified fossils back though. Yeah, I think it's the same wording and stuff as it was. So basically, if you know what rare fossil is, it's basically the same thing as that. Another Quillfish. Oh, not Reverse Featherball. And a Weirdo V. Okay, so 2 different Weirdos in the set. Yeah, so it's kind of like Tapu Koko GX, not V. Or, what was the other one? Surfetched V, yeah. So when you move it from the bench to the active, you get to attach whatever energy you want to it, as long as it's in play already. So you can't just attach them from hand, other than regular attachment or anything like that. Then fully damage for each energy attached to the Pokemon, so it's base 120. So it's not too great, just like attacking wise, just off that. But yeah, Grape Jaw Bog. Okay. That could work well with Heat Train, actually, yeah. Because you can do that. Well, realistically, the Fire Stadium that we got from Brilliant Stars a little better, to be honest, but she gets 6 hour energy, we got Energy Lotto and a bunch of Mighty Inner related stuff as well. So that's not too bad. Okay. Another weird here. Then we have Decidueye. Piercing Claw does 30 damage for each damage counter on the points active. For no energy cost, that's pretty good. It's a stage 2, to be fair, but still works pretty well. But you can also get into play with Orbeal, so... you know I love my Orbeal, so... yeah, then does any damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon? Okay. The fact that you don't need to discard energy for it is actually not bad. But one fighting 2 colors is a little bit annoying to get to with a fighting type, especially. Because you don't have any fighting acceleration, really, do you? Well, except... actually, I think there is a card in the set that actually does it. Okay, what's this do? Psy Wave does 30 damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active for no energy, so that's kind of similar to the other cards we've seen already. Roxanne, basically the replacement for Marnie after rotation. If your opponent has 3 or fewer prize cards remaining, so this is really amazing in pre-release. Each player shuffles his hand and draws 6 cards, and your opponent draws 2. So yeah, that was really overpowered in pre-release, but yeah. Let's see. Got Sweet Honey. Luckily, we got some of that. Okay. I don't think I have anything amazing except for this. So this kind of works in a somewhat similar way to Lucky Ice Spot, where you just this time you just choose a Pokemon and then flip a coin to get tails for each heads to heal 40 damage from that Pokemon. So it's not like Lucky Ice Spot where you just flip a coin and then if it heads, you goes back to the hand. This can only played once for each individual item, and you just keep flipping until you get tails, pretty much, as the card says. So yeah. But there is also a Vesperquim deck that I do kind of want to try out at some point that has the Sweet Honey as the main thing. Ooh, wait a sec, okay. Heatran VMAX. Setting card in play, heal 50 damage from that Pokemon. Okay, that's not bad. Then Max Heat Blast for 2 fire, 1 colorless, 180, and Play's Action is now burned. Okay. So it's enough to do KO stuff. And healing's not bad. Okay, this could be interesting to use. 4 retreat cost is a lot. But yeah, and then we also have Typhlosion. Discard Psychic Energy. You may make your opponent's active, burn, and confused. Okay. Interesting. 9 damage, and then defending opponent can't retreat. Okay. So that does work well as like a pair, I guess, with the ability and attack, but yeah, I don't know. It could be interesting. Got another Sweet Honey, so that's good. Mamoswine. I don't think Mamoswine's any good. Alright, last pack before I go see if I can get any more packs, so let's have a look. Okay, I have a few things here. Alright. Metal Transfer Bronzong. This was a really cool card back in Battle Styles, I think it was. Yeah. And now as a character art, which is really cool. It's not like most people probably be using gold ones if they already have them, but this is a good, cheap, cool artwork of it, so that's cool. Then we also have Cleavor. Does 30 damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So it's kind of similar to Suicune, but only the opponent. Well, to be fair, actually no, it's the opposite of Keldeo, which is also in the set, where it does damage depending on your bench. Well, it's the opponent's bench, but yeah, this is probably the more competitively viable Cleavor, I think. There's another regular Cleavor in the set that is more of a meme type deck, but yeah, I'll talk about it if we see it. But yeah, I'll see if I can get some more packs to show off a few things, and yeah. Alright, I'm back. So as it turns out, Astral Radiance is kind of expensive. As it turns out, so that's cool, I guess. Well, not really. It means I'm probably not going to be opening up anywhere near as many packs as I did before. Okay, let's start with the Miltank, I guess. So it's basically basic Decidueye. So that's cool. 20 more damage for each of your opponent's bench. Another one of those attacks. Interesting. We have a lot of those bench-related attacks. Then we have this really cool Starmie v Alt Art. Or, no, not Alt Art, Special Art. no, character rare. So Energy Spiral does 50 damage for each energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. Ooh, that's good, yeah. That's basically just the basic version of the Lux trait from Brilliant Stars, actually, that we just had, so that's kind of helpful, because it's a pretty good attack. And then, 50 damage, and then... Okay, that's a good way to get past the Decidueye and a few other things, but 50 damage isn't really going to do much, to be honest. I get stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so, we have quite a few really cool cards in the set, to be honest. Some really cool... Talking about cool. Nah, sorry, that was bad. We have Astral Radiance Calyrex VMAX. I guess black and gold secret rare thing? I don't know. It's from Trainer Gallery, so I guess it'll count as a character art. I don't know. But this is still a really cool card, to be honest. Oh yeah, I completely forgot this Hoot. I'm pretty sure it's meant to be good. Basic energy attached to your bench Pokemon can't be discarded. Oh, okay. So it's literally like a thing to use against Crushing Hammer, really. So it's actually kind of helpful, to be honest. So yeah, that's not bad. We have another Eevee, Sweet Honey. We need a lot of those. Ooh, Full Art Rocks. That's good. Okay, I did mention this before, but this is gonna be really good. Post rotation, so getting a full art is pretty good. Oh wait, there's a Gallade there, I think, which is supposed to be good. Okay, well, that's kind of annoying. Okay, we'll have a look at it later, I think, if I remember. Alright, Suin Samurai, a pretty good thing for Orbital. Well, my alarms just went off. Wily Stance, so you discard a card and then draw 3. So, if this is reminding you of something, it's probably going to be the Samurai. No, Samurai. That's what this is. Swampert, yeah. Swampert for from Celestial Storm, yeah. Which is also a pre-release promo, as well as the Samurai. I don't know. It was at least in one of the pre-release kits, so yeah. I think we have now 3 of those. So we're in Overcalls now, so that's good. Of that particular one, there's another one in this set somewhere, but oh, there goes another one. Can have a look at it in a sec. Another Regidrago. Yeah, we got 4. All right, cool. All right, another Sweet Honey. Okay, cool. Ooh, okay. So we live. They get V-Star. I apparently can't talk. 130, and then put an energy attached to this Pokemon into your hands, and then does another 100. That's pretty simple because you can just attach it next turn again. Though, you know, if that gets knocked out, then I mean, to be fair, you do get saving energy. But no, it works pretty well with Gardenia. Yeah, I might keep going blank. Then Star Perfume, the V-Star power. Search your deck for up to 5 in any combination of Grass Pokemon and Grass Energy, and put them into... Wow, okay. That is a pretty good V-Star power. It's maybe not as good as Arceus and stuff, but it's not that bad. Heal 30 when you evolve, I think. Yeah, it's not bad. Then, how many Sweet Honeys do I have? 4. Alright, perfect. So, I think I just gotta worry about getting the Vespiquen and Combee first to make the deck, so that's cool. Another Gardenia. Nothing amazing. That thing, I'm pretty sure. Prevent damage done to this Pokemon by evolution. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, nothing ridiculously amazing in that pack though. Another Energy Lotto. Ooh, a Abomasnow. Okay. So 50 more not damage, HP for every single stroke Pokemon. How many? We have 4. Okay, I thought we had more than that, so I think we've seen a decent amount. But yeah. All right. Combee. All right, cool. That's good. Trekking shoes. Okay, here's the other Overquill. 120, I think. Yeah, 120 if you have 3 energy in play. Or, yeah, at least 3. So, it's not too bad. For 1 energy, realistically, technically 3 energy, but yeah, 120 is not bad. Trekking shoes, this is basically Acro Bike. So, normally you would look at the top 2 cards, discard 1 card, put the other one in the hand. This is realistically the same thing. When you look at the top card, if you want it, put it in your hand. If not, discard it and draw 1. So it's pretty much the same thing. Oh, great. Okay, we'll have a look at that one. Sure. Okay, Regigate. Heavy Slam, yeah. This is... It's kind of... It's interesting. But yeah, Grattan though. Your fighting types... When you play this, your fighting type Pokemon do 30 more damage. So it's more to the active... specifically not the bench, so no issue for your stuff, which is fine. And then the cool thing is you can, like, if this Grant is in your discard pile, you can discard 2 cards and put it back into the hand. So that's pretty helpful, and then you can just play it again and just like cycling through it. So you don't actually need, like, you don't necessarily need all 4 in your deck. You can just play 1 or 2 and recycle them. So that's really cool. But yep, that's out of that matter back. So I guess I'll see if we have any more. All right, so I'm back. I got lots of my packs from the Fallout Roxanne because I'm not gonna need it because I'm not really too fussed with the Fallouts if I can just in terms of playability because I'm probably gonna have the regular ones already. But as it turns out, it's actually nearly as expensive as an Arceus V-Star in terms of Astral Radiance packs. So that's kind of actually helpful. So that's how I got most of these packs. But yeah, all right. So wave 3, I think. Oh no, it's not like that. Right, I've got Golduck, which is a new one. First Samurai, and then another Bridge Steel. Okay. So here's the Samurai's probably the best thing from that pack, but got Feather Ball and Heavy Ball in the same pack. Another Samurai. 2 Samurais in a row, okay. Can we get the hat trick? That would be funny. Nope, but we got a Beedrill V, okay. 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each Beedrill V in play, so that's 200. Oh my god, wow. Okay, that's actually really cool. Okay, then Twinle, flip 2 coins, fully damage through test. Okay, so maybe maximum of 80. Full energy, that's not bad to be honest. But Swarming Sting is definitely something interesting. Okay. So that could definitely be a deck of some sort. Got Choi. Oh, here we go. He's the Keldeo. So it's literally just it's Suicune in one way or another in terms of the attack, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I got another Moneyana. How many of these have? 3. Okay, and the Overcall that isn't good. Well, compared to the one that's probably the fun. Oh, there it is right there. The Basculegion. There's the. Cool. Okay, got another Energy Lotto. So far, these packs haven't been too amazing in terms of pulls, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Regieleki, let's do put Trainer from discard to hand. Discard 2 Electric Energy, 120 damage to 1. Okay. So damage output wise, it's kind of similar to the other Regieleki from Evolving Skies that sells 120 base damage, and then you discard all energy, do 40 to 2. That was a mouthful. Oh, okay. Got a Gardevoir character around. That's cool. Yeah, this is the Shining Arcana one from what is it? Chilling Reign. That's pretty cool. If you want to bling out that deck. Oh, okay. We have Typhlosion V. So for no energy costs, your opponent's acting burned. We have looks like we have quite a few no energy attacks here in this set for some reason. Just random card from your opponent's hands and then shuffle that back into the deck for 120. Okay, it's not bad. But we got another Radiant Greninja, so that's cool. So I can definitely trade one of these away because we don't need both, because it's like Prism Stars, where you can only have one in the deck. Except it's just one Radiant in general in the deck compared to Prisms being multiple of anything. Anyway, we have Gusty Pickaxe. Here we go. Here's the energy acceleration for fighting types I was talking about earlier. Build up colored deck. If it's a fighting energy, attach it. If not, put it in your hand. Okay, that's actually not bad. It's kind of like Shining Arcana actually for Gardevoir. Except you look at the top 2 and attach the second energy and the rest of it on the hand. But yeah, that wasn't a great pack. I mean, we have Canceling Cologne. How many do I have for those? 3. Okay, not bad. Last pack before I go see if I can trade some more things. Can I get some last pack magic? No. But we did get some glasses, so that's cool. Oh wait a sec, what's this for? I think this one's meant to be good, is it? If you go second, during your first turn, she's up to 2 best boy. What? Attach energy. Ooh, that's actually pretty cool actually, and for no energy. Man, that's pretty good. How many Basculin do I have actually? 8. Oh god. Alright, yeah, I'll be back. Alright, so I think this is going to be the last packs. Because like I said earlier, this set's pretty expensive to try and find. So, yeah, unless we get something really good to trade for more packs, this is probably it. Oh, there's the V. No energy cost, draw cards to have 16 yen. That's pretty good, actually. Who needs the V star? He can just use that for consistency. That's pretty good. I mean, to be honest, I think Talon Flame V might be better. Oh, another weirdo. Just because, you know, it's the same attack, but for 1 energy, but it has free retreat, so they need an air balloon. Okay, 2 weirdies in a row. Okay, well, that was a pretty bad pack. Okay, last one. Yep, I think that's about it. I mean, unless I can get a few things from Miltank, but that's most likely going to be it. Alright, so I couldn't get any more packs, but thank you all so much for watching. Comment what your favourite pull of the video was, I guess, and like the video if you like this kind of format of opening packs and stuff. I don't know. And subscribe if you haven't already, I guess it helps me out, and also it's free. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah.